Hello, Mrs. Farinde here. Hope you're really well and staying safe. How have you found the videos that we have been making for you? I hope they've been really helpful and in part of your learning as well. So well done to all of you that are completing your work and sending it in. You must be really proud. Keep up the great work. Okay, so today's video is going to be looking at and focusing on a really essential skill, an important skill, and that skill is called sequencing. Okay, sequencing. So let's have a look at what sequencing is. What is sequencing? Sequencing is a skill used to help you think about the order things are happen in or things are done in. For example, if you think about your day, what's the first thing that you do at the beginning of the day? First thing is you might have a shower, brush your teeth. What would be the last thing you do at the end of in the day would be for you to go to bed. Yeah, so that's the kind of skill we're going to be looking at, and how the reason why it might be essential is because it's really important to knowing what happens at the beginning, what may happen at the middle, and what happens at the end, because what that does, it helps you to fully understand your reading material. Okay, so it's a really good skill to have, which I know that you all have anyway. Okay, good. So I'm just going to help you remember what exactly that word means. Okay, let's go. So here are other examples of sequencing activities. Who do you meet first in a story, for example? What was the last step of an instructions? Maybe it was a set of instructions on how to make a fruit smoothie, for example. Can you remember what the last step of that is? Again, all this is doing is helping you to recall information that is helpful to you and making sure that you fully understand the text or your reading material. Okay, great. What we're going to do, we're going to have a go at reading this brief story. Okay. Then Jake and Holly found themselves in a dark, creepy wood where a wizard with a very long beard sat on a rock. Hello, would you like to learn some magic tricks? Feeling excited, Jake nodded and the wizard gave them each a glittering wand. He taught them to make sparkles and all sorts of amazing magic tricks. Jake had such a lovely time that he forgot to ask the wizard if he had seen his teddy. Now, this is just a short part of a very long story, but I wanted you to look at this and read this brief story. Okay, so the prediction question that would follow this would be you to carefully read the text again and number the events in the order that they happened, 1 to 5. Now, the first one has already been done for you, so let's have a look. So the first one that's already been done is that Jake and Holly go to the woods. Okay, so we know that. What would then be the second one? So I'm going to read it from the top to the end. So you've got the wizard gave them a wand each. The wizard asks if they would like to learn some tricks. Jake and Holly go to the woods. Well, we know that's first because it's got a number 1 in there already. The wizard taught them lots of tricks. Well, Jake nodded at the wizard. Now I want you to take a moment and think about briefly reading the text again and then number the events in the order that they happened, 1 to 5. Like I said, the first one's already been done for you. Off you go. Okay, so what I would like to do now is show you the answers of the events that actually happened in the text. So we have number 1, Jake and Holly go to the woods. Well, we know that, that's true. Number 2, the wizard asked them if they would like to learn some new tricks. Is that the second one? Well, let's see. Hello, would you like to learn some magic tricks? That's true, number 2. Then we said number 3 would be Jake nodded at the wizard. Okay, feeling excited, Jake nodded. Oh, there you go. So that's definitely the third thing that happened. The wizard then gave them each a glittering wand. So number 4 would be the wizard gave them a wand each. And number 5, the wizard taught them lots of tricks. Okay, so that's you reading the text, using your knowledge of what has happened, and making sure, helping you to understand what exactly has happened and how it has happened in the right order. Okay, so that's what's really important. Like I said, having this sequencing skill is essential because it helps you to fully understand the text that you're reading and any of your reading materials. Good. So we're going to be looking at Monday's text. Monday's text for week 10 is how to look after a dinosaur egg. Now, I'll read it for you. So if you have found a dinosaur egg, you need to act quickly and carefully. If you don't, you might end up with an angry baby dinosaur on your hands. First, you need to find out which kind of dinosaur you will be raising. Different dinosaurs eat different things, so make sure that you buy the correct kind of food for your new friend. Next, put the egg somewhere warm, wrap it in a blanket and keep it under a warm light bulb at all times so that the baby does not get cold. Keep your eyes open. Your new friend is on its way. Great. So question number 1 for Monday's text would be, number these commands from 1 to 3 to show the order that they appear in the text. Okay, so we've got keep your eyes open, find out which type of dinosaur it is, put the egg somewhere warm. So the way that you'll be able to answer this question is, again, you would then need to go back into the text, and I would like you to read the text from the beginning to the end, carefully reading it and bearing in mind some of the commands that are in the question. Would you know how to number them 1 to 3, showing the order in which they appear in the text? I'll give you a moment to have a go. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next page, okay? So the answer for that would be, question 1 again says, number these commands 1 to 3 to show the order they appear in the text. Keep your eyes open. Find out which type of dinosaur it is, or put the egg somewhere warm. So the first one would be, find out what type of dinosaur it is, okay? And then number 2 would be, put the egg somewhere warm. And number 3, as you can see at the bottom, says, keep your eyes open. Okay, so again, you would only be able to achieve these type of answers by making sure that you are reading the text carefully. Okay, it's not a rush. It's important that you take your time to read it properly, because then it just helps you to fully understand what you're reading. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so your challenge for today would be for you to sum up what happened in this story. So we'll go back to the story of Jake meeting the friendly wizard, and what I would like you to do, using 15 words or less, I want you to have a go at summing up this story. I know you can do it. Give it a try. Remember, it must be in order, okay? Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy and have a wonderful day. Keep up all the great work, guys. Well done. Stay safe. Bye.